All right, guys, man, so we're here in Destin, Florida, and today we're going to Fred Gannon State Park here in Niceville to just fish it up, see what we can do. So I'm super pumped. My wife and I actually went the other day, but what happened is I think she was a little bored because she wasn't doing anything. And yeah, so I think that's might have been what happened, and I really just wanted to go back because it was so peaceful. Had a couple bites of smaller fish, but I got a feeling I can catch me a monster. So let's go ahead, go to Niceville. So if you guys are new here, I've never really gone fishing before, and I really just wanted to fish when coming down to Florida. And I tried saltwater fishing, but I promise you guys, like, I was just unable to do it. It was way too much. Like, the ocean was too much for me, too much going on. It was rough trying to fish in the ocean. I looked up some freshwater areas, and the Fred Gannon State Park actually showed up onto Google Maps, and I was like, you know what, let's go. But that's what we did yesterday, and a lot of small bites, like I said, which was unfortunate. Do have high hopes for today because I'm gonna try to be out here a little bit longer than I was the other day. And yeah, we're just gonna see what I can catch. Hopefully something will bite. So yeah, let's just get this vlog go.
I'm trying to make sure you know how I'm rocking. I'm trying to make sure you know what you're doing. I'm trying to make sure you know reverse psychology trunking.
All right, guys, so we just made it into the park, and honestly, like, this entrance is just so zen, honestly. Like, I don't know, something about this right here is just so peaceful, relaxful. It's currently 9:13, so we're about an hour more than what we were here the other day, so hopefully it's not too packed. I mean, yesterday we were the only people here for about an hour or so before some other people started getting here. And there is a campground, but I think they said it was closed, so I'm not too sure. Still the case, I don't know, because he didn't tell me today that you can only go to this right side. I'm gonna check it out, see what's up, and hope for the best here. So go ahead, get locked in on this. All right, chat? All right, guys, it is so peaceful out here. I just went down there just to go make sure that it was fishable, and it is. So we're gonna go ahead, start getting some of our stuff out there and seeing, I guess, what we can do. Let's get in. Let's get it, boys. All right, guys, so we're here now at home base for our next couple of hours. Like, just look how good this all looks. Like, nothing beats this over an ocean. I'm sorry. Like this is way better than just a beach. I don't know. Like, this right here is my zen. This is awesome. So yeah, we're gonna go ahead, get everything set up. Alright, guys, so what I have today is just some of this stuff. They were biting this the other day, so I'm just gonna honestly keep trying, which is crazy because this is easy flea, like sand fleas, mole crab, and sand crab, but they were biting this, so we're just gonna keep up with this. This stuff didn't really work yesterday, so yeah, we're just gonna keep trying with this. Let's hook it on. And yesterday when I was out here, I had like a bigger piece of bait on, but I just don't think the fish were able to like get their mouths around it. So what I'm gonna try to do is just use a smaller piece like this and see how that does for me. So let's go ahead, let's get casting, baby. Is that what the fisherman YouTubers say? I don't know. When I was out here, I didn't have one of the little PVC pipes. It was just me, my rod, which I did kind of enjoy, but at the same time I was like, I want to be able to kind of sit down and just kind of enjoy being outside. We're just gonna see if that gets anything. The wind seems decently strong, but I think the weight on there will be good enough. So just gonna keep it up, keep grinding. Yeah, we're out here in the beautiful Fred Gannon State Park. And I guess while we're kind of waiting for a bite, I can just walk around a little bit for a split second, see what we can find out. Yeah, but like the water, this orangey color, we're seriously out here. It's seriously beautiful. Something's nibbling at it. Well, you guys, my bait actually just completely fell off. Look, and I think it just fell off just from the way that I hooked it on there. I don't think it was because of a fish bite, because I didn't detect anything. But if it was, it means there's a monster out there. But yeah, so we're gonna go ahead. I'm gonna try a little different bait just to see if that does anything different for the fish out here. And then I took my shoes off. And I'm gonna just try to step out just a little bit further to cast it, just to see if I might get a little further cast out there. So yeah, let's go ahead, do that. I'm gonna try a bait I know I said in the beginning that wasn't the best, which was this right here. But I'm gonna give this a whirl and I'll see if it does anything different for me. Let's do it. So a little bit about Fort Gannon is that this used to actually be a Air Force base, and they used to do practice bombing runs on this island, which I'm sure is another thing that I've always wanted to try to do was metal detecting. I bet metal detecting would be kind of fun out here. Hey guys, nothing too crazy still happened. I did decide to move the line down just a little bit further down the shore here. I was like in that area. Just go right here. I wanted to go further down there, but that bird was over there, and I didn't want to interfere with the bird. Yeah, so we're just still weighing the water. Genuinely does feel pretty good, not gonna lie. But I'm just gonna walk along here. Wow, gotta be careful. I guess that stuff right there could probably poke you. You weren't looking. Put the full force down on them. That could hurt. Yeah, my biggest thing is I just feel like if I do catch anything, as soon as I do, that bird's just gonna swoop down and try to get it. So I won't even get a good photo with it. But yeah, or I might actually move myself down here, like in this area right here, but I don't know. Here's me being with my back to the woods like that. I don't know what's in there. But I don't know, maybe if I don't catch anything after a couple casts over here, I'll switch on over here. I think that'll be a good idea. All right guys, he's trying his best right there to get my food, but it ain't gonna work, because if he's trying to get what I catch, this brother's gonna be starving, man. I just don't think the gulp works. I might have to go back to the easy fish stuff, because that seemed to work a lot better. I got on right now, like nothing's really popping off, which could also just be me. Could be a me thing. But at least I knew I was getting bites with the orange stuff versus other stuff. But yeah, homeboy thinks he gonna sneak up on me. He ain't sneaking up on me. I'm probably about to reel this one in, put that orange stuff back on there. So I don't know, keep you guys updated, but nothing too wild's happened yet. Okay guys, so I just thought of an idea. So the bird is gone, he's no more. He did move over there, you can barely see. I might zoom in on post, but he's right over there, right? I'm wondering, maybe the bird knows a thing or two about where the fish might be. So I might see how long he stays over there for. I might actually see if I might want to check out what's over there, because he probably knows the waters better than I do. But so I might give that a whirl in a minute here, but or I just might try to move down there. But see, like there might be a lot of trees like right there. I'm unsure about where I want to go. The sun's starting to come out. The little hat I got, man, I love this hat. This is gonna be like my fishing hat. I have some other bucket hats, but this one's gonna be the best hat. But yeah, thought I'd update you guys about that. And yeah, all right guys, so we decided to move a little bit further down the river for two reasons. One, just to try a new spot, and two, there's a chair. I forgot mine at the hotel. I don't even know what time it is, honestly. I haven't even looked at my phone. Just been out here enjoying the lake vibes. All right guys, so tied a bunch of combo knots on both of these, so hopefully they work. But if it comes off one more time, I might just have to call it. It's disappointing outcome, but I mean, that's just how the cookie crumbles. Just keep or cast it out and see if we can catch anything on these last couple ones, if I even have one more. Hopefully I don't see the weight go like flying or anything, but go ahead, see what we can do, cast it out, and hope for the best. I'll probably reel it up in about 5 to 6 minutes and just make sure that one, it even stayed on. But that was actually a pretty good cast. I'm getting pretty good at the casting thing. Yeah, so we're just gonna keep grinding and see what we can do, man. Pumped up. Maybe if you guys like and subscribe, I'll give me a boat. All right guys, the waves are still coming in. I'm just gonna even see if the weight's still on there. I got a feeling it's not, but, or maybe I should wait till the waves die down just a little bit. Like, look at this right here, ready? Like that whole lake out there, and they decide they want to do it right here next to me on the shore. I don't know, maybe I sound like a grumpy old man or something, but I don't know, maybe have a little bit, I don't know, maybe if I had a boat it'd be different, but that's just what I feel like. All right y'all, well the combo pieces did stay actually. As you can see, still got that on there, still got the weight. That is a W. I think I might try to either move down just a little bit, because nothing seems to really be biting right here, but there was a couple bites down like that way, so I might try to see over there. I know there were cars over there earlier, so I don't know if it was people or kind of what the situation was. So I might pack it up here and just try to move further down the road for a little bit. Out here at a different location, I didn't bring really anything except this and all this. So once this goes, I'm probably just gonna head out. So hopefully we get more than one cast, but let's go ahead. It is a little different of a spot. I said fish were buying out here. Got the easy bait on. So let's see if we can catch anything and just say I finally did something, but might just have to go back to Georgia to catch some trout. I don't know. Like I said, there were a lot more nibbles over here than there were where I was at yesterday or today. Where I first was at, there's a lot more over here. So hoping for the best. Got it on. It's out there somewhere in the water. Yeah, it's again just so beautiful being out here and like the water. Beautiful. Cool trees. Yeah, I'm super pumped. You know, I really do enjoy fishing. And this channel really is just gonna be me on going on adventures. So it might not always be fishing, but it'll always be an adventure. So if you enjoy adventures and wanna see me go on them, leave a like, subscribe, comment where I should go next. So yeah, go ahead, stay locked in for this. Another thing of interest is that the water levels are definitely higher. I mean, it's coming all the way up here. I mean, yesterday, like, it was probably like right in that area where it came up. Like you can see the bottom of that tree. And over there is like pretty much almost all completely underwater, which makes sense. We're later in the day. The tide's starting to come up a little bit. Yeah, it's just one thing that I noticed. Nothing biting just yet, but we're gonna keep looking. There was one dude, bro. I'll put the clip in that I recorded. On one of those like surfboards, but like it's a motorized surfboard. It's like ooh, 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 ooh. So yeah, it was pretty sick. But still, just a beautiful day. I mean, gosh, you can't beat this right here, man. Wow. And if I had some food and some water, I'd be able to be here all day. But I don't, so. Looking kind of rough for me in that department, but it's okay. I think we'll survive. All right, guys, so unfortunately the weight fell off again, but I did actually get a couple of casts with the combo knot, but it is now fallen off hook. So that wraps up the fishing trip, I guess. Yeah, it's wraps once something happens again. But yeah, I had really fun out here. If you guys enjoyed the video, leave a like, subscribe to Odyssey of Dawson, and join me on another Odyssey. Have a good day. Peace out. Yes, sir.